The dojo is coming back on your screens, folks. With Season 5 of Cobra Kai just around the corner, fans are brimming with excitement to see their favorite martial artists kick each other's ass. The cast members have been teasing their return to the show on social media, and today we thought it apt to discuss certain rules the Cobra Kai cast have had to follow in their time on the show. Firstly, and pretty obviously, no spoilers. Now, Cobra Kai isn't one of those heavily dramatic and mysterious shows. Riverdale. But like every show, it does rely on a certain emotional output from the fans as they stumble across a pivotal plot twist or a teary-eyed confession. Spoilers can really put a damper on that, and so, as the most basic rule the cast had to follow, they had to keep their mouths shut in front of the press. Not about everything, of course. How else would we've gotten the little cute interviews of the cast if they didn't say a single word now? An example of how spoilers would absolutely kill the mood is how in Season 3, when it seemed like Hawk was now going to be an eternal enemy of Miyagi-Do, even having broken Dimitri's arm, he redeemed himself in the final episode. In one of the most significant scenes of the franchise, he returned to the light side. Now imagine if that'd been spoiled. Would have been a huge bummer. Another thing cast members are told to hush up about is the return of certain old cast members. One thing Cobra Kai creators love to do is bring back actors from the OG Karate Kid to add a certain element of pleasant surprise. One such example was when Allie Mills came back for Season 3. No one really knew if actress Elizabeth Shue's appearance at the end of Season 2 was an indicator of her return. That's how silent and vague the team of Cobra Kai keeps their workings. Maybe a certain young Spider-Man actor should take notes, eh? Looks are highly important to the show. One of the things that basically all shows demand their actors to take care of is to not change their appearance too drastically when it's time for filming. For example, getting excessive tattoos and piercings or getting some weird hairstyle that doesn't go with their character's personality at all are all off limits until filming is over. We've all seen Jacob Bertrand's impressive mohawk when he plays Hawk in Cobra Kai. Can you believe that's all his hair? Yes, people, the actor sat in the makeup chair every day for hours to get his own hair styled that way. After filming ended, his hair was, of course, damaged and fried, so he shaved it all off, but had to keep growing it out for the next season. And the fact that fans have come up with whole theories surrounding Hawk's hair and the progression of hair colors he goes through just to show how important a character's looks can be to the plotline. Not to mention, the incredibly detailed Hawk tattoo on Bertrand's back is one of the key parts of his look. And it took 30 minutes each day for its application. All the karate training and this, hats off to the actor for his dedication. And the cast are supposed to have a certain body type? Do the producers of Cobra Kai discriminate in body types? Well, no. Keep in mind that almost all of the main characters in the show are martial artists. That kind of intense training does leave one looking a certain way. And so it's crucial that cast members maintain their physiques to reflect their characters' abilities. Also, as most of the cast participate in intense fight scenes, they definitely have to make sure they're in shape and healthy enough to withstand that rigorous physical exercise. Tanner Buchanan, who plays Robert Keene on the show, says he used to get self-conscious about his own looks during filming, as he compared his physique to that of his other fellow cast members. I have caught myself looking at other actors thinking that they have all these muscles that I definitely don't have, the actor shared with Glamour magazine. But don't worry, he got right back into a healthy mindset as he reassured himself that as long as he was working out and staying fit, he should be golden. Even Ralph Macchio and William Zabka had to follow this rule, especially as they're two of the more older cast members. Maintaining good physical shape was obviously a challenge for the two, and Macchio did complain about something to do with his joints, but it was all in good humor. The veteran Karate Kid actors have poured their heart and soul into Cobra Kai, and they're surely not going to let some working out and drinking green smoothies get in the way of creating the iconic show. Training cannot be skipped. Ever wonder how the cast managed to pull off those extremely complicated moves? Well, they put themselves through hours, days, and months of vigorous training, of course. If you're an avid Cobra Kai fan, you'll know that the actors frequently share their training progress on their social media, and it sure is impressive. Jacob Bertrand revealed that he'd done 2 months of training before they went out to Atlanta for filming, and after that he was also training pretty much every day. Zolo Maridueña, who stars as Miguel in the show, also shared, "My training was a daily 2 to 4 hour regimen of working with professional stunts, martial arts, boxing, strength, and yoga instructor teams to get me in amazing shape." That's quite a lot of hard work, we have to say. William Zabka, who continued practicing little martial art after his Karate Kid days, said that it still wasn't easy to get into fighting shape. He and Ralph Macchio had to undergo some pretty tough stretching regimens, and were the 2 cast members who took the most injury prevention classes. Zabka likened it to being an out-of-practice skier, saying that he still had the mechanics of it, but he had to stretch a lot more. And that's exactly what makes Cobra Kai so heart-touching. The fact that all of the actors invest so much of their time and energy into basically becoming their characters pays off fantastically into the final show. Can't stand to be bruised and injured all the time? Well, say goodbye to Cobra Kai. The thing that makes the show so raw and authentic is that nearly every fight scene and karate stunt is performed by the actors themselves. The characters' fight choreography is based on the actor's skill level with martial art. This personalizes the actor's experience on set and makes the audience appreciate the craft even more. But of course, you can't have epic fight scenes without some epic injuries. And that's especially true in the case of the Cobra Kai cast. Unfortunately, William Zabka learned the hard way during season 1. When filming a battle scene, the actor pulled his hamstring and broke his toe so badly that he reportedly said that it was in his foot. Yikes. But the actor didn't want to inconvenience the whole crew by having his stuntman replace him, so he yanked his toe out and powered through the scene. He wasn't the only one to suffer some nasty injuries. Mary Mouser, who plays Samantha LaRusso, garnered quite the boatload of injuries throughout the seasons of the show. She said at Comic-Con that she's naturally got quite tender skin and tends to bruise easily. All the little scrapes and cuts she got covered her in black and blue marks that had to be concealed with makeup. Humorously adding, she said that walking down the street she probably looked crazy. But as if that wasn't enough, Mary fell down badly, hurt her coccyx, injured her toe, and even broke her finger and had to go to the ER to get it fixed. That's some relentlessness on her part. And please keep your personal life off set. Numerous TV shows have had to shift plot lines and fire cast members because of offset beef, and Cobra Kai producers are having none of that. A rule they enforce is that actors and other crew members must maintain absolute professionalism and keep personal grievances to the side as soon as they step on set. More importantly, though, not a word of said personal grievance should be leaked to the press. Netflix sorta does have a policy of hiding any beef between cast members from the press, so as to maintain a positive front. There are even fine lines in their contract that ensure someone doesn't start any feuds in front of the press. In the case of Cobra Kai, though, this rule doesn't even need to be enforced, as the actors are all besties off-screen. Zolo and Jacob can often be singing, hanging out, and going to parties together on their social media. What a cute bromance! And so is the case with Tanner and Mary, both of whom share many cute moments of their offset lives as friends. Mary shared in an interview that on set it was all friends, all smiles. And the on-screen rivals Zabka and Macchio are quite the opposite of that offset. The two have remained good friends throughout the years, with Zabka saying, "We're different but the same." How cute! Those are some of the rules the Cobra Kai cast had to follow for the upcoming season and the ones before. Not too brutal, are they? Which particular reason surprised you the most? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one!